It's like they want to bring us back to slavery. I think the Democrats, and they're very pissed off that they can't. They want to bring back, slavery and say, well, going after single mothers that don't want their children on ADHD medication, and they threaten to call the child services or something, and try to traffic their child away from them. They want to bring back slavery. They want to bring back slavery on people, and they have to realize that's illegal. What the doctors are doing are illegal. They're doing illegal things. When you talk about doing these things to people, because we had a war in the 1860s, the Civil War, where we had a president that tried to liberate all the slaves from the plantation, and his name, Abraham Lincoln. We had Abe Lincoln trying, and pretty much did a great job doing it. He did a great job of taking people off the plantations and giving them better deals, like where they could be shop owners, where they could be, they could be musicians, they could be of use to society, black people, and they're doing this to everybody now, where they're trying to bring us back to slavery. They're trying to bring back slavery. Medical slavery is now the new thing. Medical slavery, medical tyranny, medical fascism, medical dictatorships under the guise of safety. And I think that's wrong. It's basically indentured servitude, where you can't make decisions, where consumers can't make decisions of what they can do with their bodies, or what they can do with, and this goes with the same with the light bulb war, where they try to take away our gas stoves, or try to take away our appliances, try to take away our consumer choices of what a consumer is about. Of what a consumer is supposed to be about, like a consumer choice, being like a consumer rights advocate on things, being a consumer rights person, where the consumer makes the decisions, not anybody else. The consumer, you can make the decisions of what you can do, which is a good thing. It's called being it's called using free enterprise and freedom of association and freedom of choice. That's a good thing that they are trying to take away, because they want to. It's all about control, and it's not really about what they really want. They really want to control what people do. Going back to the light bulb wars, medical tyranny, medical fascism. We had a war in the 1860s that was sort of a little bit like this, where black people, they were liberated by the Union forces in the South, and by Abe Lincoln's army, which was a good thing, because we have to give them human rights. I'm sure poor single women, poor single mothers or human beings. Just because they're poor, just because their son or daughter may have a peanut allergy from an injection, doesn't make them idiotic or stupid. You know, they want to be treated the same way a fashion model mother in Manhattan is treated, who probably has $60 million in assets. You know, really, it's really that simple. It's really about being a consumer rights, a consumer choice, a consumer rights advocate. We have to be. And that's a really good thing, being a consumer rights advocate, which is what people need to be. Because it really is about that. It really is about trying to be a real mensch, being a real man. Strong men, which they think is toxic masculinity, they create revolutionary leaders like Lincoln. They create revolutionary leaders like Churchill. They create revolutionary leaders like I don't know, George Washington. People who are about freedom and liberty. They're not about wanting. They're not about wanting a nation that's subjugated by monarchy beliefs or subjugated by ideas that are not the free will. And we really need to be consumer rights advocates. Be a consumer rights advocate, which is a good thing, because whether it's like what you put in your body, whether it's like these injections, or what you eat, or what you drink, or what you smoke, all that stuff has consequences and implications of what later on in life, because it really does, and you know, we really have to really be that individual that advocates for consumer rights, and be like a consumer rights advocate for what we want to do with ourselves and our bodies and our life, and so we can reach that promised land, the promised land of things. So we don't have slavery, the thing that Lincoln pretty much abolished. He pretty much did a great job of it, and he pretty much said F you to the slave owners. You know, he pretty much did that, and the Donald is pretty much doing that as well, in a way to the globalist, the global cabal slave owners, and we have to be our own consumer rights advocates to know what we do with ourselves and what choices, because that's what the United States of America is about. Freedom. It's about freedom and making decisions that make the world better, that make you a better person. You know, that's why we have a thing called the Constitution. You know. Until next time, I'm Reymega signing off.